Only 2.5 hours after leaving Rioja, we returned to France. In the little surfing village of Biarritz, we were instantly swept away by its charm. Walking down this bridge that was constructed by Gustave Eiffel towards the statue of the Virgin Mary and listening to the waves crashing on the rocks, it feels like this is the only place we should be, right here, right now. Legend says fishermen were caught in a storm and a divine light led them back to port. As a thank you, they erected the statue. We were visiting in the off-season, so many of the popular seaside restaurants were closed. We found this casual lunch spot and enjoyed listening to surfing tales from our black-eyed and busted-nosed waiter. Everything was coming together. We had warm bellies and a lush place to lay our heads for the night. Our room opened to the courtyard. It had modern lawn furniture and grazing sheep. After breakfast, we head over to Les Halles Marché and browse the local produce and the fruits of the sea. This little market has it all. It's a very fine example of the bounty that exists in France. It has the freshest fish and bread and amazing vinegars and mustards to choose from. It makes me want to stay longer and pull together a picnic. Late afternoon, we walked back to the sea to listen to the waves again and watch the surfers. Biarritz is the surfing capital of France, and even though it's winter, the waves are bigger, and it's the seasoned surfers that brave the cold 50-degree water temperatures.
It's a pretty cool little town. There's a lot to see. We just spent like a half hour watching the surfers catch waves out here. It's pretty therapeutic.
We had the most amazing dinner of oysters and lobster. Our meal was prepared by a culinary student who feels blessed to be able to stay in the winter. She loves to surf. In most restaurants, you can find surfboards still wet from the sea, propped up by the kitchen door. Just like that, we're headed back to Paris. We were only in Paris for a day or so, just long enough to do some last-minute Christmas shopping, and then we were on our way home to spend the holidays with family. Hey, if you're having fun watching our videos, we'd love it if you hit the subscribe button. Also, if you click on that bell, you'll get a notification as soon as we have a new video posted, and we've got a lot more coming your way. It's very festive, the palm trees.
Oh, yeah. They're like
We're in a true surfer town.
Christmas palms.
Christmas palms.
Tropical Christmas in the south of France. This is the south, right? No, sort of the south.
Basket umbrella.
Don't know what it is. It literally feels like
Christmas.
Go Tigers! It literally feels like you're at a high school football game. These guys are loving it.
One thing to add, when they're done, the crowd's just silent. Nobody cheers. It's so awkward.
This is pretty weird. But at the same time, pretty awesome. Abiento, Biarritz.
You said that like we were in Italy.
Abiento, Biarritz. It's time to check the dogs on this plane.
We made it through the check-in, and surprisingly, zero issue. I have prayed, bated breath, stressed, lost sleep over it because of what happened when we were going from Dallas to Paris, and it was no problem here. So we are ready to go. We're sitting in the lounge waiting for our boarding call, and it's all behind us now. All the stress is over and everything worked out great.
Made it on the plane.
We did.
How's the leg room this time?
So much better.
We actually, check this out. We actually have leg room.
I can bend my knee.
There's space between the knees and the seat in front of us.
I'm not trying to brag though, because not everyone does it so well.
Those guys out there love it so much. Anyways, next stop is Dallas, Texas. Y'all, just saying there's a chance. There is an empty seat next to us. I'm just saying there's a chance. I think someone's booked it already. I think I remember seeing it online. But it would be nice to have the whole row. I think someone's eyeing it actually like right now. Maybe not. I don't know.
Take your seat. The seatbelt sign is now illuminated.
Last guy on the
There's still a few people coming, so make sure you only take it seat assigned.
Dallas. That was a long flight. Like 9.5 hours. A little 4-hour layover. And then we'll be in Oklahoma City. Alright, rechecked our bags. Now we just gotta get back through security so we can get to the Centurion Lounge for a well-earned glass of wine or two before our flight. We have like, what, 3 hours? Yeah, 3 or 4 hours. We're here for a bit. So, and we arrived early. So we are on the lookout for a lounge.